Hi there, good evening ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mark from the Capo Gaming and today I want to talk about the latest and fashionable upload from Spartan Elite, the guy who's absolutely high on his own hair dye and absolutely high on his fucking copium. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to talk about this video that he posted at this moment because I think that it's now blatantly obvious that his channel is being bought by Wargaming to get everything for free and that they are spreading misleading and disinformation, and that Spartan is just actually what Wargaming is all about. Confused individuals who are thinking that their thought process makes any sense, while they actually don't, right? And they're getting literally, Spartan, I'm sorry dude, I loved you in the beginning, but now I think you're just a nauseating copium asshole, to be honest. Same with Zarkun and Tommy and Aaron and all the other people, except not for Hipper. Because we all know that Hipper had to create a second account just to get rid of your stats griefing assholes and continuously being targeted by you people, right? Because that is what you people do with your subculture in Wargaming's World of Warships Legends. So Mark, what do you want to talk about? First of all, he starts the game off talking about when individual players are doing great and then they put together in a division, then it's blatantly obvious that we're going to ruffle stomp. First of all, Spartan, you are playing on bot lobbies. Daddy Wargaming puts you with the dumbest motherfuckers that you can find just to make your content look good. First of all. Second of all, he's talking this crap about how good that they are and misses the first three salvos. Salvo on a ship coming in, fully broadsided fucking cruiser, and he misses a complete salvo on a destroyer. Okay, everybody can have a bad day, but he is in a premium ship with premium commanders, with everything upgraded, yeah, of course also with the modules that he has, right? So he also has premium modules and things like that, yeah, and enhancements, yeah, because yeah, they're getting everything for free, because Daddy Wargaming sponsors them with that. So he misses his free salvos, talking about that he does the damage and things like that, and then he starts to talk crap about map positioning, and he starts to talk crap about the matchmaking of the game. So he says, yeah, because of our stats, we're getting, of course, put by better people with matchmaking. Dude, Spartan, man, stop snorking your copium. Stop fucking snorking your copium, dude. The game is fundamentally rigged. Everybody who they hate, they put with bots, stats griefers, and player griefers. That will completely grieve people's stats. I show you this previous in another game, continuously losing, continuously throwing, continuously hate speech, continuously messages, because they're all fucking assholes who ass crawl you because you have the biggest channel at this moment. Well, everybody knows that your channel is botted. If you bought it, sub bought it, yeah, everybody knows. Everybody knows, Spartan. Stop fucking talking fucking crap. Yeah. Go get the bag, go get the cloud. Well, just shut the fuck up, for the love of God, please. The matchmaking. He's talking about the players that are playing better, they put together. That's not true. The matchmaking works like this. If you are a premium member, if you are in the inner trust circle, if you are working for Wargaming and trying to sell fucking ships, then you're being put in with people who actually want to win. And if you give constructive criticism over the game, or constructive criticism or currency or anything else, economy, over anything else that is hurting the game, as well as the fucking subculture and community, as well community members that learning people how to stream snipe and talking shit and have Discord channels running and double teaming and boosting 24/7, yeah, then I think you need to be aware of the fact that everything you say is a blatant lie and you're giving mis and disinformation on everybody on your channel, Spartan. Stop snorking your hair dye, stop snorking that copium. So he's talking about the stats. And here you see another fucking example where I told people numerous times it's so important for these people to throw stats in your face, while on the otherwise it is blatantly obvious that Mr. Spartan Elite and his fucking ass-crawl friends are on bot lobbies. You can see it on the names of the enemies, you can see it on how they fucking play. They're going fully broadsided against them, yeah, and they're fucking literally letting him get continuously the fucking points that he needs. Yeah, it is not a goddamn fucking heavy equation, it is blatantly obvious. So first of all that. Second of all, he talks about fucking positioning on the map. On the left side of the map where he spawns, there are all the ships, but where the Spartan go to the right side. Yeah, because of course, he and his fucking team needs to stay alive as long as, because otherwise he cannot make entertaining content, as he says himself. Now, there is nothing more entertaining than a bunch of mediocre assholes singing Kumbaya around the goddamn campfire, jerking each other off and fucking thinking that they're better than everybody else because Daddy Wargaming put them on the goddamn bot lobby. So you can see that he is in his fucking Republic and he goes on the right side. There's a Montana coming right side. He's in the Republic. He wants all his fucking guns on the Montana. He doesn't shoot the turrets on the guns of the Montana. He doesn't wait until the Montana goes fully broadsided. Yeah, he gets the first shot off, fully broadsided Montana. Montana angles. He shoots again while he angles. He shoots again while he is angled. And you can clearly see that the Montana is trying to angle away from him as well, giving his fully broadside. He is in the fucking Richelieu and he doesn't want a bow tank. No Spartan elite goes fully broadsided against the Montana without taking off his turrets. As you can clearly see that the Montana has not the same angle as the Richelieu turret, so that it's hard to hit, and the placement of the turrets is very low to the deck. But the Montana has a structure of turrets and that you can easily take out, right? So he could actually take out the Montana's gun before the Montana went fully broadside. So he goes fully broadside against that Montana. He gets a little bit punished for that. Yeah, he doesn't get completely annihilated by the Montana. Yeah, and the Montana gets wrecked. Yeah, GK is backing him up. So the Montana gets wrecked and then says, "Oh, fuck, special." So there's the kill stealing. I'm being completely honest with that. I know how that feels. I know how it feels when you do all the work. Yeah. And Mr. Rando comes in there and swoops your kill. I know how that feels. I know. I cannot lie about that. I cannot lie about it. I know how that feels. Yeah, because it is going on and on and on. The stats griefing and player griefing is going on and on and on and on. Right? So I know how that feels. So he turns back around. He's talking about, with the Napoli and the cap, and there's a summoner there, and you can clearly see that Napoli suicides on that summoner. Yeah, you can clearly see that he suicides on that summoner. It's okay, because, bot lobbies for the win. Right, Mr. Spartan Elite? Yeah, bot lobbies for the win. And you are been playing in bot lobbies for the past fucking 2-3 years now, and still you're fucking crying like a biatch. But with that being said, so he turns around. So instead of helping his 2 division mates that are capping B, and instead of going from B to C, Mr. Spartan goes to A to contest the fucking Montana. Yeah? Instead of helping and then going to the C flag and then starting to tank for his team in his battleship, now he goes glory hunting. Of course, he's going to say how good he is, but then suddenly there is a Minotaur popping up, and he shoots at the Minotaur and he blames the dispersion that he misses. He shoots, he wiggles his aim, and he shoots again, and then blames the dispersion that he misses the Minotaur at 10 kilometers range with a Richelieu, a premium ships, with premium commanders, fully upgraded, with fucking legendary Gada modules. You cannot make this shit up. You can just not make this shit up. And then he blames the dispersion for his incompetence. Because the ship doesn't go fully broadsided, so he can't hit shit. He always underleads or overleads the targets. He always leads too high on the targets. But miraculously, Mr. Spartan Elite Shells falls straight onto the target. If I would aim the way he would aim, I would overshoot and undershoot all my ships. I always just aim just above the waterline, for the trajectory, except I aim a little bit higher if I want to hit superstructure with HE shells and cruisers, or if I in a destroyer. Because I play every ship in the game and not only the ships to make you want to buy new ones. Right? So Mr. Spartan Elite, you're fucking high on your own hair dye, you're fucking high on copium, because what you're telling is absolutely fucking crap. So when we're going further on into his goddamn motherfucking video where he is in the division getting fucking handholds, yeah, and fucking spooned by his fucking little butt buddies there, you can see that the shimmy, you can see where the enemy ships are, you can see it on the minimap, last known position, yada yada yada. I don't need to tell anybody else who has fucking more than 2 brain cells how to play the game. You can check out Flambaz and Flamu, you can check out real players for that sake, as well as Daniel Rusov, how they play the game and where they're paying attention to, and not only talking about positioning and then being an absolute knobhead, but you can see that the enemy team throws. Why is that? There is a guy, Noobson or whatever, he is there with a cruiser and he starts shooting out of fucking nowhere and open water on the fucking Richelieu, right? I know that he wants to set a fire, but if I was the goddamn cruiser commander, I would run, stay stealthy, and then try to shoot him from an island or something like that. Yeah, and then go stealthy again and try to run the whole time. You know, the guerrilla tactic, hit and run? No, this fucking Noobson thinks, you know what, what can happen against the Richelieu, called the Spartan lead again. Mommy, look, I'm on YouTube, I'm dying for Spartan. Yeah, so he starts opening up against two battleships, a cruiser and a destroyer. So what can the fuck happen, right? So you can clearly see that he throws, right? He throws. So he also goes fully broadside yet again for Spartan. Because Spartan Elite can only hit ships when ships are fully broadsided. Yeah, it's Spartan Elite fashion. Yeah, if you not go broadsided, I cannot hit you. Yeah, so Spartan Elite fashion, the Noobson cruiser goes fully fucking broadsided against him, and he misses 2 shots, and the first shot, of course, Mr. Botted Content, Mr. Copium here, gets his fucking Pitadel and deletes the cruiser. Then he goes into the fucking flag, because you can see an A flag where the enemy destroyer is, last position is a shimmy, and what does the shimmy? The shimmy is throwing out torps and doesn't hit shit. It's blatantly obvious at this fucking point that they are just throwing the game. It's blatantly obvious that they have no intent, of playing the game. The enemy team did everything in their power to make sure that Mr. Spartan and his fucking butt buddies here could get fucking top spot leaderboard again. What do you mean with that, Mark? The shimmy doesn't go the long way around and doesn't attack the solo battleship on the edge of the map. That will be an easy plus 80, 100 points for that fucking shimmy. No, what does the fucking shimmy? He literally goes straight towards the epicenter of the map, starts firing his guns or breaking his stealth, then fucking goes fucking torpedoing everybody, and then this is what Mr. Spartan says. You are not going after a shimmy on open water. They are with 2 fucking bad. They have a 5-1 ship lead. He is in a Richelieu. He has fucking speed boosters on the Richelieu. Even though if the Shima has a fucking speed booster, it is hard to just fucking get away from a Richelieu. Yeah, what you want to do is point your nose to where the fuck he is and speed up with your battleship. There's a 5-1 lead. As soon as this fucking guy gets spotted, he gets lit up and it's the last ship in the fucking map. No, because they need to get more points. Yeah, because Daddy Bot Lobby is telling them so. So he goes for the cap, because then they get more points and XP. So he goes for the cap, and he gets eventually they're gonna get the Shimikaze, right? Game over. And the problem what I have with that is that he talks about how good that they are, but misses his first 3 salvos on a destroyer, fully broadsided cruiser, and on a ship that comes in on a Richelieu. A Richelieu with high velocity, 380 fucking guns, has 8 of them. Yeah, 2 turrets, 2x4s. Yeah. So he misses all his shots, talking fucking crap on his guns, talking about how good that they are, doesn't fucking support his fucking division members, goes away, is in a bot lobby, talks about matchmaking that is fixed and rigged in this game. The game is fully fixated and rigged. They are punishing everybody who has fucking constructive criticism, and they're stats griefing players. As you can see now, if I go into my personal request here, 7 days in service, 51, I had 52, yeah, almost 53, and I had 1.4 KD or something like that. It's now 131. This is what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. Stats griefing players, yeah, and keeping them in lower brackets and keeping them away from these fucking assholes, these copium, snorking, kumbaya singing, dick jerking off fucking assholes here in their fucking bot lobbies, getting paid by goddamn fucking wargaming and getting every fucking thing for free. I'm not telling you that he doesn't deserve where he is right now because he's played the game for a very long time and he works very hard and that is admirable. But this guy now is full of copium. It is fucking, he is really thinking that he's the shit. While everybody else is complaining, while people like me had 4 profiles completely stats griefed by your fucking communities and by your corrupt fucking development teams, yeah, and your fucking PR teams continuously fucking around with your incompetence, where you have fucking people like Hipper needs to create a second profile just to get rid of the stalking, griefing maniacs. Spartan, you're full of fucking copium, guy. You need to get your fucking head straight in the game. People are talking shit about you. There's snakes in the fucking glass. Yeah, but your content is being bought. You're getting more goddamn people continuously on your channel than people are watching on Twitch. And I'm talking about fucking Flamu, and I'm talking about Flambas, Trenlas, talking about Daniel Rusov. You are getting more viewers, and you're getting more subscriptions than people watching this shit on Twitch. So what is wrong with this picture? Ladies and gentlemen, Spartan Elite getting botted. Also Zarkum gets botted. Pete gotten botted. Tommy gotten botted. Now you have Big 2 Gamers getting botted. And why is that? Because they want to have diversity. They want every fucking group, Wargaming wants every fucking group have their fucking favorite fucking streamer in there, except not fucking educated people in a thinking man's game. That's not what they want. They want whales, and they want retards for these people to shoot out of the water like fish in barrels. And that is the bottom line. And everything else in the game is continuously manipulated so that you don't make any progression anymore as a new player. It is almost impossible to get to the tech trees anymore. You don't get any fucking fun. It is hard to gotta make any money with the ridiculous amount of ship repair costs that you have continuously. Although you fucking can now buy, because you also have to buy now your fucking fleet. Yeah, so that you can get the upgrades, so that the ship repair cost and things like that later on is not too excessive. But yet again, you need to buy for all these upgrades and for all these quality of life inserts. It is an absolute fucking shitfest. And I'm tired of looking at these fucking people. Yet again, the only person that I support here on World of Warships Legends is Hipper, because he's a cruiser player and he plays the game different, and he likes to play the game different. But you can clearly see which kind of people are getting elevated. You can clearly see that are now high on their own bullshit. You can clearly see that continuously what they try to explain to you is absolutely fucking nonsense, and they are leading you people into the canyon of despair. Yeah, these people are the people who are getting elevated by wargaming and getting everything for free in their fucking project. While people like me are getting continuously stats griefed, while people like me are continuously getting player griefed. Yeah, and talk that you don't have any friends. Well, I don't want these fucking 3-year-olds and 5-year-olds in my friend list. I don't want to play with these motherfuckers. Where continuously people coming in here, so social narcissists and the other one, covert narcissists come in here to continuously provoke sudden fucking toxic responsive behavior. And if they get what they want, then I have so-called people in the chat telling me what a retard that I am. I have 0 upgraded ship with 0 premium commanders, yeah, with 0 fully installed inspirations, and I'm still getting first on the board on sometimes basic accounts without any boosters. So talking about that some people can sometimes get lucky is absolute fucking nonsense, Spartan Elite, because you're fucking corrupt motherfuckers from Wargaming are continuously modifying people's accounts so you can fucking shine with your mediocre shit and your butt buddies around the campfire singing Kumbaya, jerking each other off. Have a fucking nice day, bro.